Now, to guys who have been around a few years, the Mimicry doesn't need much introduction. If you haven't seen it before, this line has, well, this is a slightly newer version, but the Mimicry line has been around for a few years now. It's won a lot of awards for innovation. FTEX presented an award for it, and it's a very, very popular line across the UK and Europe. It's got a very unique coloration, which I'll show you in a moment, but anglers have had this on their reels for a long, long time now, and they keep coming back and using it again and again. So that tells you something, that it's got a huge fan base and a big following. I've used this Mimicry, this particular one, which is called Green Helo. I spooled up with this only a couple of weeks ago in 0.4, and I have to say my initial impressions were very, very good. It's stated to have very low stretch, which I can say it appears to have very low stretch. It's got a super smooth, slick surface and a new coloration, which I'll show you if we just ditch this tin. So we have this quite unusual flecked, the Mimicry fleck, which is what we use on all of the Mimicry lines, which gives it its name. Most people who understand camouflage will tell you that the key aspect of camouflage is breaking up an outline, and that's what we've applied here with this fleck. It will break up the outline of the line, quite literally. So this is the new colour, Green Helo. I used this in very clear water last week, and I was quite surprised with how well it blended in and disappeared. It was also quite pleasing how nice it looked on the black spools that I've got on my Trio Rexes. So quite funky looking, but still unobtrusive in the natural environment. As I mentioned, a very, very slick, hard wearing surface. I know from my own testing of monofilaments over the years that the lines that perform the best in terms of resistance to surface abrasion are ones that have quite a slick surface. It allows them to run across anything sharp or anything with reduced damage. It's got very high knot strength. And the formulation is actually an advanced one from the original Mimicry. It's moved on. It's using a new blend of copolymers, which are designed to, as I said, reduce stretch, give an even slicker surface finish, and give you improved knot strength as well. This is available in diameters from 0.25 all the way up to 0.4. If you're buying in the UK, buy by diameter. For most UK situations, a diameter of 0.35 to 0.4 is going to be about right for you. The poundage is rated more for the European market, so if you're in the UK, ignore the pounds. 0.35 to 0.4 is about right for the UK fishing situation, but a whole range of diameters to suit just about every kind of situation that you could come across. Again, as I said, I've only just spooled up with this last week, but first impressions, and I'm very fussy about lines, seem to be very, very good indeed. Along with this line, we have also introduced the bulldozer, which is it's got a big fan base and has done again for a number of years for anglers wanting to cope with high pressure situations. There's a range of bulldozer products, and this is the new, which is the bulldozer material finished with the Helo Green Mimicry fleck pattern. So again, this is available right up in diameters to 0.6, so that will cope with anything really in the fishing environment, snags, sunken obstacles, anything like that. So two new Mimicry products, one for the bulldozer range and one for the line range in the Green Helo pattern. First impressions very good. I'm sure these will get a huge fan following.